Peace and love, family. So this is what I was saying about Yogananda, and this is just for clarity. This is just another reason why I don't have any sympathy for you guys, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of a little hard on you. You know what I mean? Because I know who you are. You know what I mean? Let's double back. Let's really think about this. You are the soul, not the mind, not the body, not the thoughts, not these emotions that's trying to trick you into thinking that's you. You're not this mind. You're not the brain. That ain't you. You're the soul, right? So, who is that, right? A being of pure energy, right? That's the closest thing they can classify you as, is pure energy, pretty much light with consciousness. That's the closest thing. You're not this light bulb right here. That's different. That's a different light. But you are, you know what I'm saying? We all have an inner sun, an inner light. You are little stars, right? That's why the astral body, astros, yeah, astros, stars. If you could see energy, they call it the astral body, because if you look at it, it looks like a bunch of little glitter stars. You know what I'm saying? Little body outline of stars. You know, that's you, light body. So the soul, being of infinite power, infinite intelligence, infinite love, right? The ability to do literally anything. So this is why I don't treat you guys with no sin. Oh, because if I were to come to your level and say, oh, I feel sorry for you, oh, about your, you know, your car registration, or I feel bad about you guys, you know, you're struggling, you're homeless. I've had people doing way the worst possible you could think of. I've helped plenty homeless people make riches and get rich with Shreen Brzee, right? So I know who the soul truly is. I know you have the capability to get anything done if you put your mind to it. So I'm gonna push you and I'm gonna press you, because I know who you are. You literally can do anything. Power to create worlds and universes and snuff them out in an instant, because you're still trying to learn how to use that power, the true you. So the true you, Yogananda, was taking a little, he was trying to sneak off and go to the Himalayas, right, and find his Yogi master. So he got caught by a security guard at the train station. Him and his little friend, right, were trying to run off, and the security guard caught him, and he pretty much figured out what they were trying to do. He was like, oh, you're trying to, you know, run off to the Himalayas and, you know, find, I know a true yogi. You want to hear a story about a true yogi? He was a security guard, right? Now, this is what you need to understand. This is autobiography of a yogi. This means that these events actually happen. This means that if you go to these places, all these events and stories in this book, and you talk to these people, they will tell you, yeah, our whole city knows that this is real, what I'm about to tell you. This is why I don't treat you with no sympathy or no, you can do it. You can do it. So Yogananda, he's like, oh, you want to, the security guard's like, you want to hear a short story of a true yogi? They were looking for a murderer in the woods. The security guard, right, that works for the train station, he was looking for a murderer in the woods. This is like late 1800s, I believe. He's going through the forest. It's him and another security guard. They find a dude that's sitting down. He's sitting down meditating or whatever. Now, before they run up on the dude, he gets up and starts walking off, right? He's just sitting in the lotus position. Then he notices them, gets up and starts walking. They're like, hey, slow down, slow down. We're trying to find this murderer, you know. Well, they didn't say that. They just said, hey, stop, stop, stop. And when they finally caught up to him, he turned around and looked at him. They didn't say anything except stop, 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 right? He turns around and says, no, he didn't stop. He didn't stop. He just kept going. So they start chasing. Hey, stop. They didn't have guns. It was back in the 1800s, right? They had big machetes, I think, big knives or whatever. So they told him to stop. He didn't stop. They swung their little axe, their little sword at him, their little machete, and chopped his arm off. They said it was hanging on by a thread, gushing blood. When they chopped his arm off, this is literally what proceeded afterwards. Literally right after they chopped his arm off, he turns around. He had his back to him. They chopped his arm off from the back. Boom. He turns around and says, hey, I'm not the murderer you're looking for. Right? He was like, but I accept you guys' apology. You know what I mean? Just tomorrow or in 2 days, meet me over here, over yonder by this tree. And you guys won't, you won't feel bad. They're like, what the fuck? So first off, if you chop a dude arm off and all you did was tell him to stop, he turns around and says, hey, I'm not the murderer you're looking for. First off, they showed him that he's a true yogi. He showed off his clairvoyance. They didn't say anything about a murderer. How did he know he was looking for a murderer? That's the clairvoyance, right? He read your thoughts like, oh yeah, they're looking for this murderer, but they thinking it's me. So he chopped his arm. His arm's literally gushing blood, hanging by a thread, and he's talking calmly. That's another second sign that he's a true yogi. You know what I mean? Spiritual master, like, oh damn, this dude mastered the physical body. He ain't even crying right now, screaming, he's gushing blood. So they were like, oh shit. Immediately when he said that, they realized what the deal was. They dropped to their knees and started prostrating, started kissing his feet. Sorry. We thought you were murdered. So boom, doesn't stop there. He said, hey, meet me by this tree in 2 days. They pull up at the tree. He was sitting there meditating. When they seen him, he's waving with 2 hands. They're like, yeah, I grew my arm back. I figured when you guys see me 2 days from now, you wouldn't feel so bad knowing that my arm grew back. You know, he's like, just don't make that mistake again. And pretty much, I'm pretty sure they probably turned into his disciples after that. We got people regrowing limbs. This has actually been factually notated and proven, but you still want to turn that TV on and tell them how to run your reality. You can do anything, family. Do twin hearts. That's why you'll be able to do these things, right? I'm not joking with you. This is why I'm trying to push you as hard as I can. You guys need to be doing the impossible. You're already doing it. You're manifesting out of thin air with Shreen Brzee. You're miraculously healing yourself and others with Twin Hearts meditation and pranic healing. Who's to say you can't grow your arm back? This is the new age that we living in. We won't get there unless we conceive it first, family. It all starts with an idea. If you don't think we can walk around here growing arms back like chameleons and stuff that we all see all the time, like, oh yeah, a little lizard can grow his arm back, tail back. That's normal. But we don't think we can, right? How we the dominant species and we can't do anything? You can. They're just not telling you. You're powerful, family. Love you. Peace.